Today, MTD CNC are at Dugard. We're in Hove. I'm with Eric Dugard. Eric, the sliding head turning market, we talk a lot about and how people are doing different styles of components these days on these machines. You're now involved in this market heavily. You took on the Hanwha agency not so long ago. What does this machine bring to the UK?
I think it gives another option to customers who are looking at sliding head. As you probably know, the market's dominated by two companies really, and this is the third option now.
And what would be the reason for someone to actually look at this machine then, you know, and you'd be able to compete with these other two that you mentioned?
There's two areas. The machine obviously is more competitively priced than other companies, but also it's a heavier machine, I would say. It's got more in terms of machine weight, power on the spindles and the milling capability, so it's a very powerful package.
Price is always an important one, but often with this type of technology we might be talking lights out machinery or lights out machining, so engineers will be thinking to themselves, okay, the machine might be lower cost to start with, but am I going to lose out in the long run as a result of reliability maybe? How would this machine fare in that area? Can people expect ongoing stable precision results?
I would say definitely. The machines have got a very good track record. They're very successful these days in Europe. Obviously in the States there's been a good market for them, and we're trying to get that ability into the UK.
So globally this is a real big player then, Hanwha, is it? Because it's fair to say that in the UK market the machines haven't been represented really over the years. Are they a big player?
I think in terms of sliding head production they're the number 3 in the world, so obviously we feel we should be able to make an impact here with that capability. Okay,
tell us about some of these features. You mentioned power. How much more powerful then is this machine, and maybe compared to others, and what will that give an engineer?
You're getting probably about 20% more power on the spindle drive. There is an option as well to have Siemens on the machine, which can also give a lot more power and more torque, which is great on tougher materials like stainless steel and that sort of thing.
Right, so if an engineer also was after that power, but they also were conversant with the Siemens control, this is an opportunity to get into sliding head turning without having to maybe change your programming format.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of customers who are using Siemens particularly on fixed head machines, and even actually on FANUC fixed head machines, who are now looking at this sort of technology to try and get more production out. Fixed heads have got a limitation. This is a very, very fast way of producing parts.
You're growing your team quite considerably in order to cope with the demand for this type of product. Can you just tell our audience about that?
Yeah, we've got some people on board now who are specialists in sliding head, on sales and support. We've got a pre-sales applications engineer that joined us about 2 weeks ago, and we've got another area sales manager joining us in the Midlands in the next couple of weeks, who has a full history of selling sliding head.
And the range of machines that they'll be putting out to the market. Now, of course, here we've got the XD16, which is quite a small machine. Yeah. I know there's quite a lot, isn't there, within the portfolio from Hanwha?
Yes, they can go from 7mm capacity up to now 42mm capacity. So it's quite a big range.
And what's available on the machines in terms of milling, B-axis, guide bush, non-guide bush? Have you got all of those features as well?
Well, everything you'd expect to see from other suppliers on the market. So we've got all those abilities that you can offer.
Last thing from me, turnkey, because with a machine like this, you evidently, as we've already spoken about, people maybe taking parts that have been made on milling machines before in different ways. They need someone that can engineer it through its journey. Can you do that here at Dugard?
Very much so. As I say, we've just taken on a pre-sales, and we've already got post-sales applications people to look at that side of it. In fact, this machine that's going in a couple of weeks' time is a turnkey project.
So already selling machines?
Yes, that's good news, and hopefully there are many more to come this year.
And obviously there'll be machines here for people to come and see if they want to, I assume?
Yeah, very much so, and we can always arrange a demonstration or actual parts cutting.
Good stuff, thanks Eric. So an option here on sliding head turning from Hanwha down in Hove at Dugard. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much.